Hi everyone, welcome back. Today I'm gonna give you a little behind the scenes of the beauty products I have in my shower, and it's gonna be a little shower shelfie. So lately I've been getting a lot of questions about the products I use specifically in my shower, and I think it's because I mentioned how I sometimes do my nighttime skincare routine. I started off in the shower by washing my face there, but then it leads to all the different other questions that I get, like what body washes am I using? Do I use any body scrubs? Do I, like what shampoos and conditioners and deep conditioners are you using? I specifically have been getting a ton of questions about my hair lately because it's looking a lot fuller and, it's been getting longer and stuff, and, I think it's at a really good place. So I think people have also been curious about what I've been doing to maintain the health of my hair as well. Before I get into the products, this video is sponsored by Function of Beauty. These are the shampoo and conditioner I have been using lately, and I think it's really interesting because they launched at Target. If you don't know about Function of Beauty, you essentially go onto their website, you fill out a little quiz about your hair, and then they customize different hair care products for you. So shampoo, conditioner, deep conditioner, and other hair care products. But I decided to make the switch over to try this because when I went to go pick these up at Target, first off, I got to choose the wavy hair formulations for the shampoo and the conditioner, which already sound like they're just great. So you can just get these on their own, and they're already going to offer a lot of benefits. Like the shampoo, for instance, has fermented rice water in it, which is very popular right now. And I'm really curious about fermented rice water and the benefits that you get, not just for your hair, but for your skin when you use these types of ingredients. And it's just very, very popular. It's very on trend of Function of Beauty to include fermented rice water in the shampoo formulation. There's argan oil in the conditioner, which is also just a wonderful ingredient for your hair. But I figured out how they customize this. So when you go to Target, you'll notice on the shelves they have these little boxes, and inside they have what they call hair goal booster shots. It's actually hashtag hair goal booster shots, and you can pick up to 3 to basically customize your shampoo and conditioner. So the ones that I chose are the Soothe Scalp one, the Shine one, and then the Deep Condition one. And the way that they work, it's very fascinating to me, and I think it's kind of genius. It comes with these little pods, basically. One side is for your shampoo and one side is for your conditioner. You break it apart and then you pop them open, and you just open up the top of your shampoo or conditioner, you put it in, and then you close it and shake it up, and it's ready to go. You have your own custom formulation. Like I said, you can use the shampoo and conditioner on their own. They're already wonderful formulations, but you can get 1, 2, or even 3 of these booster shots and really customize your experience. And can I just also point out, I love the scent of the shampoo and conditioner too. I just like it. I'm gonna go in with one more of my hair products for you guys to see, but I want you to know there are some really interesting products coming up. This next one is not that interesting, but it is definitely a holy grail and a must-have for me. It is my Nizoral. This is a shampoo. If you guys haven't heard me say this before, I have scalp psoriasis. I have gone to dermatologists. They have given me different prescriptions, like these foams and stuff that you put onto your scalp and everything, and it just doesn't work for my hair. Partially because I don't want to put wet foamy things into my hair because it's wavy naturally. You guys know I don't want to wash my hair that often. I don't want to get frizziness. That is just too much of a pain in the butt for me, and I can't deal with it. Instead, what I started using was Nizoral, and it's because Carly on my team had started telling us about how she had started hearing the buzz around this product for just any kind of scalp problems. If you have dry flakiness, if you have scalp psoriasis, any of those types of issues that basically give you a flaky scalp, we started hearing that Nizoral was awesome. So she wrote this article about it on mixedmakeup.com, and then the article is still to this day one of our most read articles. So I, of course, had to give this a try if everybody was loving it so much. And it is by far the best anti-dandruff shampoo that I have ever used. Sometimes I feel like I have to use it often, and sometimes I feel like I can use it once a month for just maintenance, but it's really easy to add into your hair care routine. It's technically safe for hair color, but what I tend to do is right before I'm about to get a touch-up for my hair color, I'll go ahead and use this on my scalp, then I'll go get my hair colored, and then I'll just go ahead and for the rest of the month continue using the different hair products that I already have been using, and then just kind of go through this cycle of using my Nizoral basically once a month. All right, moving on to body with some of my exfoliators. I think exfoliating in the shower is very important. I feel like we put so much focus on our face and not enough focus on the skin on our bodies. And I get so many questions from people on how to deal with, like little bumps that they get on the backs of their arms, or just, ingrown hairs. And, sometimes people have different pigmentation issues happening on their body as well. And I think one of the things that we miss when it comes to body care, specifically the skin care, is the exfoliation. You guys hear me talk about how much I love exfoliating my face. Well, I like exfoliating my body too. I probably use these more than I actually use body wash, which I also have, and I will talk about in a second, but I wanted to talk about these first. So you guys have heard me talk about this product from Necessaire a few times at this point because it's almost always in my shower. This is the eucalyptus scent, which is the one that I've been really kind of gravitating to a lot lately. I started off using their fragrance free, and then I started getting a little bit like, you know what? I think I want to spice this up a little bit. And it's really not that much of a fragrance, really. But I love this. And one of the reasons why I love this is because besides having this physical exfoliant to it, it's a very gentle scrub. And I hate saying scrub because it freaks people out, but there's a very gentle physical exfoliation to it. But what I really love is that it has AHAs and BHAs in it. It has glycolic acid, it has salicylic acid, and it has lactic acid in it. I think this is just one of their best products, and it's one of the best body exfoliators I have ever used. So I almost always have this in my shower, but I like to change things up and I like to try out lots of different products. So I'll have things like that where they are my constants in the shower, and then I will try new stuff. And so this is by Pixi. This is their Rose Body Polish. This is a physical exfoliation with sugar, which I think is totally fine for the skin because it really kind of just dissolves and melts down. And I keep doing this because I think this is where I tend to use these exfoliators the most, is the back of my arms and on my legs too. And also in my bikini area, you guys, if you're always dealing with ingrown hairs and stuff, it's a really nice way to keep that area nice and smooth. Just, don't go a little too crazy down there. Be gentle. So I love the scent of rose. I'm one of those people, I love an old lady rose scent. Give me any kind of rose scent and I will love it. I just love roses. So I love that it has this rose scent to it. It has that physical exfoliation, and it has lactic acid and fruit extracts. And that's basically just a really gentle way of exfoliating your skin. It's like a form of AHAs as well, but even more gentle than our typical AHAs. So it has that combination of lactic acid and the fruit extracts. Lactic acid is very hydrating for the skin too. So while you're exfoliating, you're also getting that hydration, including from the sugar, which is also a humectant. So you don't feel like you're really drying out your skin while you are cleansing. It's really nice. The only complaint I have about this truly is a packaging complaint. If you look closely, it's already really dinged up because you have to squeeze it so hard to get it out of this tiny opening. I don't know if it looks small to you guys, but it's just really hard to get a lot of this product out. I glob my products on, and especially when it comes to an exfoliant like this, I just really want a lot of it in my hand so that I could just go all over my body. And it's hard with this. You have to squeeze it very hard. All right, next up, body wash. This is by Necessaire. This is the body wash. This is a brand new bottle, and it is the eucalyptus scent. I'm one of those people that if I'm gonna use a body wash, but I also have an exfoliator that's in my shower, if there's a set, I'll buy the set. So it's not that I love this body wash. I think this is a fine body wash. It's a very nice body wash, but I just happen to be using the eucalyptus scented exfoliator, so it just makes sense to me to then get the matching set. Next up is the PMD Clean Body. I didn't realize it was sopping wet. It does mean I showered today for you guys. You're welcome, because it's not something I do every single day during the pandemic. I love this thing. It has made using body wash much more enjoyable to me. I feel like it's one of those things where if you want to kind of elevate your experience using a body wash, because you just heard me say that I love having, for instance, different exfoliating ingredients in my body scrubs, but sometimes you just want to use a body wash, right? And I get sent different body washes and stuff, and I want to use them and try them out. So this really just helps to elevate that situation. I don't really use this poofy side as much as other people really enjoy it. I do think it makes all of your body washes much more foamy and fun and lathery. But what I tend to use more is this side, and it's because I love the I guess like the deep cleansing feeling that I get from it. Like this feels like I'm just getting like this really rich lather, which I know people love. My husband is obsessed with a rich lather, whereas this side to me feels like I'm really doing some work. And I love the way that it is kind of shaped. You can reach behind and cleanse your back. That's the biggest thing for me. And I think that's also why I like this side, is I feel like, you know, if you are getting any like clogged pores on your back and stuff, and you really want to get back there, and if you're using a body wash that has exfoliating ingredients in it, which I know isn't always the easiest to find, but if you do have one, you can just put a dollop here and then make sure you get it on your back because of the way that this is. And it obviously gives you those sonic pulsations that the original face PMD Clean gives you as well. So it just feels like you're getting this really nice exfoliation or deep cleansing of your skin. Next up is my razor. This one is from Flamingo. I did a whole Target haul when I announced that my brand NATURIUM was going to be in Target, so I kind of wanted to go see all the sister brands around us. All of the brands that are at a retailer like that all kind of support each other, whether they like to think it or not. You know, I don't know if people think this way, but this is kind of how I see it when, you know, like having my own brand at a retailer. I kind of see like, you know, the success of all of the different brands means it's going to be a success for me, because truly, if you guys have a great shopping experience at the retailer we're at, because you feel like you can get all of the brands that you love and you want to, you know, just make it a one-stop shop, then it's just going to be a win for all of us. So I constantly want to try the different brands that are at Target, especially the ones that are newer. Flamingo isn't the newest of the brands that are at Target, but it is a newer brand. This is a brand new cartridge because I didn't want to show you guys an old gross one that's been sitting in my shower. I'll tell you, my experience so far with these razors is that they are amazing on my legs. Like my legs and pretty much like my underarm area. I do shave my bikini area, and I have found that this isn't my favorite razor for that area. You know, like when it comes to coarser hair, and I've kind of talked to other people about their experience with the Flamingo razors, I think it's because it's like, it has this really nice big cartridge on it. It feels really nice and smooth when you're on a big area. And you know, for me, I don't have coarse hair on my legs, but you know, in like a bikini area, for instance, it can be a little bit harder to use this. It's not as smooth of a shave as my good old Gillette. So I think for like that area, I prefer my Gillette. I'm trying to get laser hair removal anyway at this point. Things are starting to like open up here in Los Angeles, so I'm kind of more down for the laser hair removal these days. But if you do rely on your razor for your bikini area, this isn't my favorite for that. All right, next up in my shower are some of my face products that I consistently keep in there. One of them is, I always have one of my NATURIUM face cleansers. I don't know if you guys ever do this, but I will sometimes get in the shower and realize I didn't actually take my makeup off. I'm one of those people that's like, I will put my first cleanse on and I will get it going, then I will rinse it off in the shower. Or I'll even be like, if I'm in a really big hurry, I'll have my oil-based cleanser in the shower and I'll put it on before I actually get my face wet. But I like to do it before I even get in the shower. But sometimes, especially lately, I feel like I've been rushing a little bit more, and I'll get in the shower and I'll think, oh man, I have this mascara on, I have eyeliner on, none of it's gonna come off, it's just gonna like get droopy and gross on my face. So I just started making it a habit to have one of my cleansers in the shower at all times, because I know I can use this, the Mixed Greens Nutrient Rich Cleanser, or even my Niacinamide Cleansing Gel 3%, which is actually my favorite one to keep in the shower. It's just, I happen to throw this one in lately, but I know that I'm gonna be able to get all of my makeup off if I need to with these cleansers. It's not the way that I like to do it. You guys know I love a proper double cleanse, but when you just need a good cleanser, I like to have one that is trusty, that you know you can get everything off if you use this. The other reason why I keep one of these in my shower at all times is because sometimes I decide I want to use it as a body wash. I think that, you know, your face cleansers can double up as your body wash, especially if you're, you know, just like getting your underarm area and, you know, like cleaning, you know, very quickly. You can throw this onto something like your PMD Clean and it's going to do the job really well. If you have a good cleanser, it doesn't matter if it's for the face or for the body, you just need a good cleanser. And sometimes this will double up as my body cleanser as well. Another face product that I always have in my shower at this point is the Youth to the People Yerba Mate Resurfacing Energy Facial. I did a quick review of Youth to the People on my Mixed Makeup YouTube channel. This was one of the products that I said I just love from the brand. The reason for that is because it's a beautiful exfoliator. Whenever you're using a product like this that exfoliates with a combination of the chemical exfoliators and then also with the physical exfoliation, you want to make sure you use it on wet wet skin. I think a lot of these kinds of products can be confusing because they never really state that you should use it on wet skin, but in my opinion, it's a little bit more gentle if you use it on wet skin, because if you go in with a physical exfoliant on dry skin, that's when it can actually like tug on your skin more and tear at your skin more and cause that irritation. It might be what people are looking for, but you guys know that's not what I like to do with my skin. I like it to be very gentle. So what I do is when my skin is wet, I will take a little dollop of this, I'll scoop it out, I will rub it onto my face, and then I'll let it sit and let the enzymes kind of do a little bit more exfoliation and then rinse it off my face. It is such a beautiful exfoliator. It makes my skin feel like a baby's butt, and I use it probably like once or twice a month. And last is one of the newer products in my shower, but one that will probably be there forever because I love it so much. It is by Jergens. It is their Natural Glow Wet Skin Moisturizer. That is the key, because there are Jergens Natural Glow products that are not meant to be used in your shower. This is meant to be used in your shower, and a friend of mine told me about this and he was like, this is kind of a game changer. And I don't know why it's not more popular. I think it's because people don't get the concept, they don't understand it. But essentially what you do is when you are done with your shower, you turn the water off, and before you reach for your towel, so this is something that you have to get in the habit of doing, which took me a second. I had this in my shower for like 2 weeks before I actually started using it because I had to get into this habit. You have to have wet skin still, right? So you turn the shower off, and then while your skin is sopping wet, you pour this into your hand, you rub it, and then you like just slide it all over your wet body, and it goes on so quickly because it's wet skin. For me, this gives you, the slight tanning, that gradual tan to your skin. It's sunless tanning, so you get a little bit of color. It's really beneficial to have something like this because it helps give you that smooth look to your skin, and it's just so easy to use. This formulation happens to be the one that has like the firming and reduces cellulite is what it says. It is not the reason why I use it. I use it for the moisturization and also for the subtle bronzy glow that it gives me. I will tell you that it's so easy to use that I got a little too confident recently. I didn't realize that I globbed a bunch onto my foot. So I did end up with one streaky foot the other day. It went away pretty quickly. I just had to exfoliate the area and it was like smooth all over again. So you can, even with a gradual tanner, still get that streakiness if you're not careful. I'm, playing around with different self tanners lately because I just feel like, I don't know, maybe being indoors so much and stuff, I feel like I'm a little bit pale and a little bit pasty. I also on a side note, have been pretty anemic the last couple of years. So I feel like it makes me look like I'm really pale too. So I like the idea of adding a little bit of color, and I've been dabbling with the sunless tanners, and this one is a win. The only complaint I will say about this, and it's a very minor complaint, is that it does have a little bit of that self-tanner smell to it. It's not strong. I have definitely used worse, but if you don't like having that self-tanner smell, the day that you use it, right at the I don't know, it's like the 7 or 8 hour mark, you'll start to notice that you're getting that scent a little bit. It's not strong. Like I said, I've used stronger smelling ones and those have been unbearable, but this is not unbearable. So those are the products that are in my shower, my little shower shelfie. I, sometimes will change things up and stuff. I love trying different hair care products, different body scrubs and body washes and stuff. So if you guys liked this video, let me know. I will share more as I continue changing things out, maybe every couple of months or so. If you have any questions, you can always feel free to ask me in the comments. You can find me on Instagram. I'm at Susan Yara, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.